In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this garage go from looking like this, pretty dim and far from well lit, to this. Much nicer, much brighter, and much more well lit with a simple change of 2 light bulbs. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a garage or shop update that anybody could do very easily with very little money to make their workspace much brighter. And that is use these deformable LED garage or workspace lights that you could get places like Amazon, which are basically made up of movable LED panels that screw directly into normal light sockets. So I have 2 different styles of the same kind of light here, which is what I'm using in this video to light my garage and this workspace in here, which I'll be showing you towards the end of this video. These lights are actually pretty simple. They're made up of a bunch of different LED panels on movable bases, so you could adjust which way those lights are pointing. Now you could get these things in all different outputs and different wattages. This one is 120 watts rated at 12,000 lumens if the rating is correct, but I'll get into that later in this video. And this one is rated at 50 watts and 5,000 lumens of output. To put that into perspective, this old style light bulb here, which even though it's pretty energy efficient at about 14 watts, only puts out about 900 lumens, and these LED panel lights versus this is a huge difference out of the same light socket. Also, LEDs like this are slightly more efficient than a bulb like that. Even though they do draw more power, they put out a lot more light for that power amount. I do have all of the lights that I'm talking about in this video linked in the description below if you want to get your own. Anyway, now let's talk about the change that these things make back in that garage. The same camera settings are used for both of these clips here. This is with the more traditional style bulb. That one has a fluorescent bulb, and this one is a more modern LED bulb, although it's much smaller. And as you can see, the garage is not super well lit like this. I do have my camera settings cranked pretty far up to even get this amount of light in here, and it still looks very dim. Now I'm going to change over to those LED with movable panels so you could see the huge difference. Now this is the same exact settings as the last clip that I showed you on this camera, and you could see the absolutely massive difference in light output. With this amount of light coming out of these LEDs, I actually feel pretty comfortable filming in here without getting absolutely garbage shots, and I just have a lot more light to actually go through, work on the car, see what I'm doing, and just have a much better time working in a workspace like this. So price-wise, this one, which is the 12,000 lumen output bulb, was about $17, and this one over here, which was rated at 5,000 lumens, cost me about $23 for a 4-pack after using a coupon on Amazon. To be completely honest with you, I can't really tell the difference between the 5,000 lumens and the 12,000 lumen bulb, which makes me think that the 5,000 lumens actually pretty much are doing the trick, and that one is either underrated or the 5001 is overrated. You'll probably find this as you look through the selection on Amazon, but once again, I have both of these bulbs linked down below if you want to check them out. Now that you saw what these lights did for this workspace here in my garage, let's go check out another room in my house that I do some work in so you can see the transformation of that room. Just to show you a different setting where I'm gonna use these lights. Right now I'm in my basement. I use this area as a workshop for some woodworking, some other projects, and this is just another area that I wanted really nice light. So right now my camera settings are at an ISO of 1600, my aperture is wide open, and my shutter speed is 1/60th of a second. Now, compared to daylight, once again, these lights are not even close to the amount of light that you get outside in the sun, but in here, that's pretty good. To put it in perspective, I'm going to change back to one of the more traditional style light bulbs. I'll pop that in and I will show you the difference. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to snap my fingers and then show you how much brighter that light is than the traditional bulb that was in there. And wow! It's dark in here. So these bulbs are not even close to as bright as those LEDs. That bulb that's in there is a 14 watt bulb that's rated at 900 lumens. Once again, that bulb that we put in there, that was the LED version, was rated at 5,000 lumens and 50 watts. So the LED is more efficient than this other style bulb, and it's also significantly brighter. All right, we're back to LEDs, and wow, this is the brightest I've ever seen this room down here. To show you how moving around these LED panels affects the lighting in the room, I'm gonna do a little bit of a test here. So right now, I have this light above me with all of my LED panels facing pretty much straight down, like this. And this is how the room looks. Now I'm gonna adjust them so all of the panels are as straight up as I could get them, like this, and the room now looks like this. So there's a pretty big difference. Right now, everything around the outsides of the room is lit up. Before, I was lit up and the direct area was lit up. Now I'm gonna go in the middle, put everything to about here, and the room will look like this. And this is a really nice in-between having light on the outsides of the room and in the middle, and I do really like this. One thing to note is if you're looking up at these bulbs, there will be different positions that will be easier on your eyes because these things are really, really bright, and if you look at them, you'll be seeing spots because they are just insanely bright. And with all that, that's going to wrap up this video. I'm pretty impressed with these panel style lights that just screw right into a normal light bulb socket. To be honest, until I found them, I didn't know that something like this existed, and it really transformed the lighting in this garage and in my other workspace. Once again, if you're interested in these, I have them linked down below. I really think it could help you guys out. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more content like this, let me know down below. I mostly do car tutorials and vlogs on this channel, but I love making videos like this too, so if you're interested, let me know. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more, and I hope you stick around for more content. Take care.